Okay, really quick, we're going to talk about multiplying monomials and binomials, and really it's monomials and any other polynomial. Okay, so it's really simple. I mean, we've already kind of worked on it before. Really, it's just distributing, but now you have like a variable involved in the distributing part. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the part that's on the outside of the monomial, okay, and you're just going to multiply it by both parts that are inside. Okay, now in your notes, it really breaks it down. It actually makes it look a little confusing. You have the negative 4x times 2x. Okay, so that's the first part. Negative 4x times 2x. Okay, so that's the very first part of it. And then you do the negative 4x times the negative 7. Okay, now you're not multiplying these together, but what they did in your notes is they actually took off this little minus sign right here, and they put the minus in between them, and then just multiplied the two together. So it doesn't really matter how you do it, as long as you're multiplying the negative 4x times the negative 7. Okay. Alright, so let's start at the beginning, and we'll do negative 4x times 2x. And you get negative 4 times 2 is negative 8, and x times x is x squared. So we have two x's. Okay, and then you have this negative 4x, the negative 4x times the negative 7. So what you end up with is negative 4 times negative 7 is positive 28, and you only have one x. There you go. That's as hard as it is. Okay, take it, distribute it to each. Now, personally, like when I do this, I don't even write this step in here. Okay, I circle and distribute. Okay, show that I'm doing it by multiplication or by my arrows, and then I go straight to the answers. And hopefully, you'll be able to do that really, really quickly. If you need to write it down, go ahead and do that. That'll help you out. All right. So what I want you to do, pause this for just a second. Try these right there. And then I'll do them for you. Alright, so the first try this, you got 2x times the quantity 5x plus 3. So we're going to take our whole 2x, the sign and everything, we're going to multiply it times 5x, and then we're going to multiply it times 3. So 2x times 5x, 2 times 5 is 10, x times x is x squared, and then you go 2x times positive 3, don't forget to keep the sign with the 3. So 2 times 3 is 6, so it's positive 6, and we just have 1x. That's it. That's the total. That's the total thing to do. Now, it's going to feel a little weird because you don't get like an x equals or something like that, but that's really what you're working on right now, is just getting these all distributed. All right, so the next one, we're going to take our 8p, and we're going to multiply it times each term. Okay, and remember, terms are separated by a plus or a minus sign. So we have 8p times 3q to the third. So 8 times 3 is 24. Okay, let's do p and then q to the third minus 8p times 2 is 16. And the q squared stays. Got them all in weird orders, huh? P and p to the second is p to the third. And then 8p times 2p will give you plus 16p squared. Now again, how do we put these in order of degrees, right? Go by the p's first because it's alphabetically correct, right? M, N, O, P, Q. Okay, so, and then you go by the biggest p. So the biggest p is going to be this one. So we have negative 16, and put the p first, that's kind of in a weird order. P to the third q squared. And then we got the negative 16p squared. And then we have plus 24 p q to the third. Okay, so don't forget about the degrees and putting things in order. Alright, and the last one. Let's do this one in blue. So we're going to distribute our 3a squared to each of these. Alright, so 3 times negative 5 is negative 15. And we got a squared and a to the third, so we have a total of 2, 3, 4, 5 a's. So a to the fifth. Okay, 3 times 2 is positive 6. A squared in A is a to the third. And 3 times negative 7 is negative 21, and a squared. Alright, so that's the basics to distributing a monomial. Pretty simple.